recording. Okay. When last we left our chosen, the party witnessed the greatest battle ever conceived by mortals. Loon and Viking duking it out, destroying the entire landscape in a several kilometer area out in the middle of the countryside. Trees and earth torn asunder, the land scorched and devastated. As their battle came to its climax and the fabric of reality was shattered, standing in the doorway between worlds, Loon made one last punch with the last of his strength that he had to dig deep within himself to muster up. Sending Viking through the world of the Shadowfell with a mighty radiant fist, Loon falls to his back on the material plane as the rift begins to close itself. The people in the city watch as he stands back up, raises a fist in the air, showing that he is still alive despite his injuries. The city goes into pure pandemonium as people are cheering and screaming as they don't get to die today. Booze and various underwear are being thrown everywhere. The party decide that they still have jobs to do and continue doing their investigations. Lev, learning that a large group of rogues got arrested last night by an unknown vigilante, the party heads to the guard office where the criminals are currently being processed. There they learn that the person who brought them in was a red-haired person who was really strong and beat the crap out of them. Learning that the battle took place down in the business district, they head there to investigate. They discover several separate events had been happening there the night before. The battle against Phoebe, which you were all involved with. The battle against those rogues, and another battle happening in the bottom area of the district. Ruby confessed that she was the one who fought the large group of rogues and turned them in. Turns out Lumine had caught on to this other person skulking around stealing things and engaged them alone, ending up in the hospital on life support as a result. Fickle, knowing what Lumine is capable of, realizes this enemy is not someone to take lightly. After further investigation, the party learned that a magic generator was stolen from a shop. This is odd because those weigh over 500 pounds. But this left one very obvious and convenient detail. The footprints in the ground were deep and made a trail all the way to the warehouse district. There they found a strange building with no means of entry except a metal shutter that was locked from within. Blasting their way through the door, the party discover the building was empty except for the hidden panel that led deep underground. Following the tunnel, the party find a secret underground hideout. Lev, being the negotiator, talks his way in with some help from Ruby, having a syndicate mask. Making himself seem like one of them, Lev learns that the crime syndicate is preparing to fight against Viking's army that is still approaching the city. The man in charge, whose name they learned was Ostrich, checks his magic radar and finds Vickle and the group inside the tunnels. Taking the first shot, Vickle starts the fight. Ostrich had just finished completing his robot suit and engages the party with dominating force. After a long-fought battle that totally could have used a healer, the party managed to destroy the mech suit and force the pilot to surrender. Barely managing a victory, the party accept his surrender. And then the party ends things with a short rest to recover a bit before continuing. Okay, so you have what's his name there, beaten up, kind of just like thrown into the water to like have his heated, slagged up metal armor all like cooled off. The robot suit that he was piloting, though, that is completely destroyed, as even though he jumped out and started fighting you guys, it still stayed within the firewall, burning. So that's complete trash heap now.
So he's inside his armor still?
His armor is melted onto his flesh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and after being instantly cooled, it is like solidified into his flesh right now.
Got it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
He also can't really move because most of his like the basically like the hydraulics in his joints and all that are kind of destroyed or seized up from being melted and cooled instantly. And it's
Is he conscious?
do a medicine check, whoever wants to.
Excuse me.
He has not been responding ever since Ruby kind of just threw him into the water.
Low key
Does
drowned.
that medicine check mean he's alive?
Um, he was alive when he was thrown into the water.
Maybe lift his head up. He probably can't breathe.
Yeah, Louis kind of just like pulls his head up, and you hear some gurgling and some spitting, but it's mostly just like
Good enough.
yeah. Ruby kind of just like drags him out of the water, just scraping against the concrete.
Well, I'm not the strongest person, but I can help carry him.
I kind of wanna. I'm gonna take my the end of my bow and poke him in the face to try and wake him up.
Okay, you're just tapping metal at that point.
I'm gonna see how Ruby is doing.
Ruby will do a medicine check.
Eh.
She came into this battle already injured.
But is she breathing?
Well, considering that she just picked him up and dragged him out of the water.
All right, she's alive. Okay.
Yeah, she's been doing stuff this entire time.
I'm gonna loot the bodies.
Okay, the only ones you'd be able to loot are the henchmen, and one of them is kind of ash at this point. This guy here.
Yeah.
Because his dead body was just sitting there, burning to death in the fire.
I'm going to investigate their storage.
Okay.
See what they have.
Okay, so investigation checks, whoever's looting. You with the 10s.
I know, right?
You managed to find, let's see, what do they have? Their armor's kind of like beat to shit and not really salvageable.
I don't need their armor, I need money.
Oh. They don't really have any money on their person.
Yeah.
But with that, you do manage to find a roll here. See how many you find. Let's see here. That would be a.
I also want to retrieve my arrows.
Yeah, you retrieve those. You managed to find 4 unused pistol ammo. The guns kind of took some fire damage and some brute force to them, so the guns aren't particularly in good condition, but you do find some ammo. Let's see, and Lev. So you're searching those boxes. As you open up some of the crates, you find just more of the stuff that you found at the guard office, just magical tech components and spare parts for machines. You can clearly tell that these were all dismantled from stuff, so it's all stolen goods.
Gotcha.
So, but they're all neatly packed up in crates, so easy enough for transport.
Perfect.
Does he check all the boxes?
Well, he's checking the pile of boxes over there, and they all seem to be just the same stuff in each box.
Yeah.
But there's still there's some bookshelves there at the bottom of the room. There's the big glowy portal that's there. Some barrels.
I'll check the barrels.
Barrels, alright. Roll investigation.
Yeah, one sec.
Is there a sealed chest?
Ooh! There's one more thing I want to investigate. These
Okay.
bookshelves.
Yeah, you can do those afterwards, but I'll do vehicles first.
Mhm.
See here, barrels. Where the fuck are they? Ah, here we go.
With my 22.
Yeah, you find these barrels. You kind of just poke a hole in one, and inside is this strange sludgy blue substance. It kind of glows a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna collect it
Okay.
as much as I can. Do I even have my item? Fuck.
No, that's all left in the treasure chest. All your jars and junk.
Right.
Yeah, so
Ah.
you don't really have anything to collect this with.
Oh, I have some extra syringes.
Oh, okay. If you want to put one in a syringe, you can.
Accidentally mixes it up with his other ones.
You just
No.
got this. Now you have this. You have one glowing syringe full of blue sludge.
Alright.
Think
Let's gather
think
two worth.
Okay, two of them. All right. Think Nuka-Cola Quantum from Fallout. Just glowing. It's like, I don't think I should drink this. My pee will glow. And Lev, you want to investigate the bookshelves?
Yes.
You with the
Better
low
than a
rolls.
10.
Alright, bookshelves. Bookshelves. Okay. You find a lot of textbooks on robotics and engineering, stuff that's not particularly up your alley, but it's all just like study text and reference material for building machinery.
Is there any like blueprints for this robot that he made?
For that robot, no, you don't see any. Not with that roll.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll perception though as you're going through the bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. As you're like skimming through, you notice behind where they were chained up, where the robot was chained up, you notice a large box kind of just popping out.
Ooh, I'm going to the box.
Okay, so it's right there. Oh, I should probably do that.
Check out this orb thingy.
Box!
Yeah, you find a huge treasure chest right behind basically where the boss was standing. And Vickle, that roll an intelligence check for that thing.
Alright.
See how this turns out. You've probably seen something like this in Meki's shop once before. This is a magical generator, probably the one that was stolen from the business district.
Ah.
Yeah, this thing weighs like well over 500 pounds outside of anything you could lift.
Yeah.
Even Ruby wouldn't be able to lift this shit.
I understand.
Yep.
So guys, I found the magic generator.
Yeah, it seems to be hooked up to the room itself, powering everything. And see here, going for the treasure chest.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a large closed chest.
Okay. May I try and open it?
Okay.
Is it locked?
It seems to be locked.
I will try and bust it open with my a dagger. Yeah.
Too bad you can't charm it open.
All right. May I try to roll a seduction?
Unfortunately, this thing is not a sentient treasure chest. If it was, it would be attacking you already.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was a mimic.
So
I know how to bust open locks. I just need to see what I can fashion together with what I've got. I've got nothing. Ha.
You know, you have ex-thieves in the room, right?
I mean, if Vickle can't unlock it with his thieves' tools, Ruby could probably punched the lock really
That's
hard.
true. I'm gonna peek over this ledge and be like, "Oi, we got a chest."
It's a big one.
Yeah.
I've just been waiting this entire time for you to call out to my character, and you're sitting there trying to decide how to charm it open.
It's like, how can I put my penis inside this?
Oh my god.
Listen, I don't have a lot of things. I wanted to see what I could do with it.
I mean, if you have a metal narrow object, you could probably like makeshift lockpick it.
I have a dagger. It's not.
Uh,
It's too big.
yeah, it'd be too like, it'd be too
Wide.
Yeah, it'd be like needle or bobby pin.
Yeah, no, I don't got.
Ah, come on.
I'm gonna be like, Ruby, the thief can't do his thief thing. Come help.
I'm gonna bump you on the head.
I'm gonna dodge it.
Okay, I think you know what rolls to do for that.
Attack roll?
Sleight of hand versus. Well, actually, no. You're trying to bop him on the head, so that'd be athletics. You're just gonna bop him. And if you're trying to dodge, it'd be acrobatics.
Waiting for his. Oh no.
Oh!
He just.
Yes.
It's just backhand you, like, upside the head.
You said bop, not backhand.
Bop on the head is like when a dog is like, "I'm gonna bop you," and bops something on the head.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right. Let's see. What does Ruby have? She pulls out a gun.
I'm step back.
What does Ryu have? Ryu also pulls out a gun.
I
They
switched
don't-
places with him.
They don't have anything that could actually unlock this.
I'm just gonna take another attempt at it.
Okay.
That one.
Your character should be saying that in his head, not you.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
Close enough.
Not even close.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try and use my brain here. I'm gonna wedge my knife on top of it, not in it.
Ruby's like, okay, hold on, calm down.
Whoops! Hi, sorry, Ruby.
I'm gonna go medicine check snake.
I'm gonna wedge my knife on top of it. I'm gonna stand on top of the chest. I'm gonna and then kick on the back of the knife so that it uses the leverage from my weight to bust the lock open.
Okay, so for that, I'm going to say. Could probably do an acrobatics check. Well, I mean, you could use dex in place of strength regardless because of your ability.
Yeah.
So, acrobatics.
Eh.
Okay.
Oh no.
I have good news.
Okay.
The chest opens. Roll a dexterity save.
Oh no. Okay. Where is it? There. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
well,
my goodness.
you do pass, however. Hold on, I don't have enough dice. Yeah. Alright, so you're gonna take half of whatever this is.
Oh no.
So half of 36.
I'm unconscious.
As you are unconscious and basically blown back.
Okay.
And the chest is completely annihilated, as well as everything in 20 feet of it. So, parts of these bookshelves are kind of destroyed and on fire. You're blasted back in an explosion as a fireball trap went off, and you didn't bother checking for traps.
Got it.
And everything in that chest is gone.
Okay. Well, I'm unconscious.
Ruby is going to take. Let's see. She has a potion here. She's going to dump that in your mouth.
Okay.
I can just medicine check. I
No,
mean,
that only stabilizes the creature. They need
Sorry, I have healer's kit.
Yeah, that still only stabilizes.
Right.
Lev, you're at 5 HP and you have burn wounds.
Okay.
And a concussion.
Okay.
Though you
Your
passed,
face is now permanently scarred.
Well,
-1 to charisma. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
no,
kidding.
if he had a nat 1, then maybe he got an injury. But though you passed, you got hit hard enough to get knocked out, so the blast still pushes you back.
Mhm.
But you're at 5 HP, so yeah. You just see Ruby shoving something in your mouth. You look down, it's like, oh, it's a potion. So that happened.
I'm gonna just blink. What the fuck happened?
You exploded.
God damn.
I lean over and say, "You ruined our chest."
I'm gonna just glare at him. Wouldn't have ruined it if you just opened it.
Well,
Yeah, it would have been better if you'd waited for me to check on it again. Instead of like...
yeah, you had 2 attempts on it. You failed twice, so
Yeah.
I know.
you weren't getting that open.
I know.
All
But
right.
I'm just saying that to his character.
Yeah, and
You were
Ruby,
getting nowhere with it.
yeah, and Ruby's like, yeah, you failed twice.
Well, good news. I now have 1 more HP than I had before I opened up the chest.
Ruby,
I'm gonna look at Ruby. Thank you.
yeah,
I really appreciate it.
she helps you stand back up. You're a little wobbly after exploding.
I'm gonna just I'm gonna go to the teleporter and wait for everybody to do their thing.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this guy.
Ruby picks him up and takes him to the teleporter.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone.
Holy shit.
Everyone just starts jumbling into each other.
Yeah.
What's Lev doing?
Setting stone. I might be 1 or 2 words over, in which case she's just gonna hear a cutout at some point.
Yeah, you get a response back. How do I want to word this? She says that she'll get the. Are they injured? If so, she'll have the infirmary ready for anyone who's injured, including the captive.
So, okay, well, all right. So she used her setting stone, so I can reply.
Well,
You also...
Well, no, she responded to yours. When you cast sending, the target can send a response on the first cast. So when you used it, they get a response, and then she sends one like herself, and then you can respond to that. Since I think you're out now. Yeah.
I am out. That was my last one.
Okay.
You also forgot to mention about their stolen goods.
Dude, I have so many words I can send.
Yeah, she mentions, is there anything else to report? And then you get your response.
Stolen goods. Only 1 person required for emergency, and some notes. And oh, what the heck was this? I missed another bookshelf. Shit. Whatever.
A lot of that's kind of catching fire at this point.
Fair enough. I'll just say supplies to be taken back to base.
I'm gonna check for any books that haven't caught fire and try and drag them off the shelf.
Investigation.
Nope.
Books.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head through the teleporter.
Yeah.
As you head through the teleporter, you appear in the back alley, essentially, where you found that faint magical trace when you first came here. Yeah, you basically just warped up, but it seems to be a one-way type of teleporter.
Oh. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense how he would get his mech out otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ruby's kind of just like carrying this guy over her shoulder. She is kind of beat to shit, but she's standing. Okay, so where are we going first?
Take this guy into custody.
I think we already got that done. He's unconscious. That or he can't move. You just like start shaking him. Just hear like the creaking of like rusted metal.
My character is the one going the little laugh, and then I'm gonna say, "Well, to jail for now. We can leave him with the guards to be interrogated."
She mentioned, or when you mentioned Nancy, or contacted Nancy, says she's gonna have the infirmary at the Heroes Guild like ready for him.
Right. Sorry, I'm still a little dizzy from that fireball explosion. Let's go.
Alright, so y'all head on down to the guild.
Yep. And I take 2 steps and I wobble a little bit.
Yeah, you're like, oh god, this is treasure chests. Yeah, I found my treasure.
Don't you think we should take him to the infirmary?
That's where we're going.
I thought you just said we were heading down to the guild.
Yeah, they have an infirmary that she said that she's getting ready
at the guild, okay. I thought we were going to the actual hospital, my bad.
No, if the guild member is taking someone into custody, they have their own infirmary. Yeah. So you head on down to the guild. Let's see here. And as you head back, you notice that, well, you were here earlier, but they seem to be setting up the inside to be more like a military base almost. Like there's weapons and armaments set up on the inside. Like just like stockpiling provisions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And yeah, you see Nancy there. She's wearing armor now, and she has like a huge battle axe. So you have this old gnome lady wearing like kind of like a barbarian armor, and she has a battle axe. And she has like old lady glasses, and she's squinting.
I'm like, Nancy!
Oh,
I fear the enemy might run away once they see you.
Well, less people that have to die.
Oh, Nancy, I love you.
You all look like shit, by the way. What happened exactly?
Fireball. The chest hurt. The head concussion.
Ah, well, come on, we'll get you into the infirmary. So she leads you to the their own personal infirmary. They get Ostrich set up on a bed. He's basically out cold at this point. They get you guys some medical treatment. I'm gonna roll here. Where is... There it is. Let's see here. Looking at all of you, who's the most hurt? I'd imagine Ruby and Lev.
Yeah.
Ruby was beaten into unconscious again.
I'm less than a... Hold on. Let me see. I gotta do some... I have 1/10 of my health left, I think.
Yeah, so one of their clerics there are just gonna give you a bop on the head, and you heal for 8 hit points.
Okay.
Just get it's like, oh yay, more head bops. Ruby's gonna get one. She gets the same. Yeah.
I am now at 13.
Ruby is at 10. I mean, they're at the point where they're good enough. Nancy recommends getting some recovery time. Just maybe take it easy for the rest of the day.
Will do.
Maybe would my bag of holding be ready yet?
You would have to go to Farah.
Alright. I'm gonna head to the enchanted bookshelf. I'm still good on health for now.
Oh, Nancy actually stops you. Hold on there, Vickle. The first job you were put on, the magic anomaly, did you complete that?
Yes.
Oh, well, what happened exactly? You haven't reported in on that one.
Oh, right. because I was dragged around by this bozo, and I point at
Drag the walk. You followed me.
I just might roll my eyes at him, and I say, basically, I point at Ruby and say that she was kind of separated from her body, and she was being hunted down by a demon, and we took care of the demon, but she ran away again.
So the demon's still out there.
Yeah,
So you
which
didn't
apparently
take care of it.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the magic anomalies. What about them? Like what
The
caused
magical
them?
anomalies were taken care of. They were from Ruby. She was separated from her body, and we I don't know how to explain this. Basically, they were just her reliving her memories, trying to contact us through a different plane. We ended up going to that plane, removing her shadows from herself, and bringing her back to consciousness.
Yeah,
Is that the way to explain it?
Is
Weren't those magical anomalies the memories from her?
To some degree, yes. Some of them were memories of stuff, but there was also the magical spikes that you guys found.
Well,
there was
we
the
didn't.
voices. There was the visions.
Well, the visions were from Ruby, and the voices too.
But you never really found
I
out.
don't know what the spike was, though.
Yeah, so you haven't technically figured everything out.
I'll chirp in. I was like, are the anomalies talking? Are you guys talking about the demon that I was chasing around all night?
I just look at him. You mean, and I say this in a loud voice, wooing the demon in front of everyone
wooing. I was
in the
making
guild
sure
hall?
she was.
He was doing
What
his
do you
damn job.
I was doing my damn job. Yeah.
I look at him and look at Nancy, and it's like he was flirting with the demon.
I'm like, the demon wasn't trying to kill me, now was it?
Nancy's kind of just like rubbing the bridge of her nose, like, oh my god, I'm too old for this. Okay, so she looks for you. Can you explain things better? He was like, yeah, I was wondering when I was gonna have to just do the fucking work for him. He basically explains.
Well, I don't know anything about anomalies, right? So I was making sure it wasn't the demons.
Yeah, you weren't on that job. That was right before you met. He explains. Well, it's as he said. In the old town, people were seeing visions of a battle that happened some time ago. In the fields, they were hearing voices and thought they heard footprints of several people. In the arena, they heard children laughing and horse hooves, which I'm guessing was that demon. In the refinery, there was a massive spike of magical energy, but we couldn't quite figure out what it was. But if I were to guess, it's probably the demon, either using powerful invisibility, teleportation, as well as the spirit of Ruby trying to contact us, or contact him. And there was just a clash, possibly. Couldn't quite figure it out. And same thing with what was it, the port road? Yeah, it was the port road. So if we were to guess, it's just demon and spirits, but spirit taken care of. Demon still at large, but we'll deal with it when it comes. And it's like,
I put my hand up.
Yes?
I'm like, The demon's name is Phoebe, by the way.
Weird name for a demon, but whatever.
See, it helps when you talk first.
I look at him, contorting with demons. Consorting with demons.
There you go.
Sorry.
Contorting.
I'm
Oh,
like,
man.
I'm just glaring at you like,
It's like twist my bones.
I would be much more insulted if you could English right.
nah.
Ryu more or less explains as much as was able to be figured out by the whole party anyway. And it's like, well, okay. She hands Vickle 300 gold for that quest.
Cool.
And the matter of this guy here, she taps on the slagged metal boot, because that's all she can reach. She's just tapping on him as he's on the bed. So, yeah, you're here. You can give me the full debrief on what happened?
I'm like, well, all started with trying to figure out what happened to Amanda over at the tavern. It started out with a missing persons investigation to busting up a crime syndicate hideout.
Did you find the missing people?
I was about to say that. No! There was no signs whatsoever of the missing people in the crime syndicate hideout, which is troubling because they're connected, but we just discovered something completely different.
So there's a separate incident.
Yep.
We also found out that the crime syndicate is actually wanting to fight the army too. The army of demons outside.
So they say.
This guy here was building a giant mech of some kind and stealing parts from all over to build it so he could claim to fight the demons.
Is the mech still operable?
Unfortunately not.
Oh.
I tried to find the blueprints, but I couldn't find them.
Well, she kind of just, like, points to the guy on the bed. I mean, you brought the blueprints right here. He built it.
Fair enough.
Is there anything else to report besides that?
The loot from them?
I mentioned the loot.
Oh.
Okay, we'll send a team to go scavenge the warehouse.
I'm like, oh, right. Wait, I probably didn't notice him do it because I was over at the books. I'll point out that there was 2 caskets there, but I didn't know what was inside the inside of them.
Caskets?
2 big-ass barrels. We just don't know what was in them.
Well, we'll have a team go and investigate the remains. See what else.
Sounds good.
Any stolen goods will be returned, and any foreign material will be analyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that one will be considered a job well done. And let's see here. Where's your other friend?
I'm like, other friend?
Yes, the elf man that was with you.
I'm like, I was technically working alone until these guys came along.
No, she's talking to Vickle because they were together when he started doing this.
Right.
Sorry, yeah, I should have mentioned.
He went off to the bookshelf and kind of stayed there.
Oh.
Stayed there? Did you forget to tell him to come along?
No. He just kind of stayed there himself. We were off doing everything, and then he just stayed there.
Fucking called it.
You didn't mean to say anything to him at all? You just kind of left without him?
He was tired.
How do you know that? You never talked to him.
I'm just gonna glare at Lev. How do you know I never talked to him?
Because you were there investigating with me the whole time!
You just met him.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know about him. I forgot about him. He's not my responsibility. He's yours.
Yeah, because a living person is my responsibility.
Well, why didn't you go talk to him
Right.
before we went inside and investigated? This was my job. I was gonna do this alone without you guys.
Meanwhile, at the magic shop, Mirrodin just goes into a sneezing fit. Oh man. Farrah's like, the weather must be getting nippy. Are you alright?
It's probably the dust from all these old books.
Well, I mean, the older the book, the stronger the magic. Not really. I just never get around to cleaning them. But meanwhile, back at the heroes. Well, let's see here. So that job. All right. So since you brought back the.
Did Ryu get paid for that too? Because he's following Mira?
He's being paid on a separate contract.
Okay.
Yeah.
I nudge him.
Yeah.
Does babysitting pay well?
He looks to you and he's like, if it wasn't a legally binding contract, I would have left already.
I give him a high five.
Roll a persuasion check.
You better high five me, you bastard.
I gotta roll for him. For you, come on. The power of the negative one? Oh, that was 14. He's like, I kind of just hesitantly puts his hand out and you high five him.
Fucking boom!
He has no enthusiasm as he only holds his hand there, like talk to the hand, but you just wha-bam on the hand. Anyway, let's see. For bringing this guy back, you are paid Lev and Bickle, as well as Ruby, since she was helping and almost got herself killed again. Where did I put the 400 gold each?
Woo!
Yeah. Back up to 2,000.
You just
I got 410.
Yeah, Ruby, you got money now. Yay. I'm not poor again. 402. Alright, well, you should get some rest, or else, looks kind of just like, just hand gestures at all the burn wounds on your body.
I'm like, yeah, they're a little tender. Don't look at them.
Yeah, Ruby kind of just like nudges you with her elbow. Hey, we should head back to your place.
I'm like, oh, okay, let's go.
Right, so you all head back to Lev's place, or do you want to make any stops? It's still like
Enchanted bookshelf.
Yeah, it's in the evening at this point, but like stuff's still open, so you can still do stuff. So you head on back. You walk through the door, and you see Farrah. She has your bag of holding ready. Right, she kind of just like adjusting it so it can like attach to your belt. And you see Meriden there. He's just got a box of tissues and some books. And at first, Ruby's like, "You're just gonna do that out in the open?"
Wow.
And then realizes the books don't have pictures.
It clicked into Mirrodin too just then. I'm just like, oh yeah.
Mirrodin blushes bright red. How can you think I'm suggesting that?
I mean, you haven't really gotten to know Ruby yet.
I'm gonna wink at Mirrodin and be like, I'll find you a girl, Mirrodin, don't worry about it.
Mirrodin is just looking like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah, also you see everyone as they walk in, they are beat and burnt to shit. There's laser
what
burns,
happened to you guys?
explosions, laser burns, beaten to shit.
We figured out what happened with the crime syndicate. Or we followed the right trace and, well, I guess technically not the right one. We found an alternate crime syndicate hideout. not the one we
An
were searching for.
alternate. Oh.
And the big baddie there had a big, bad, giant machine and lasers and fireball chest.
I'm sorry.
And, ouch. Oh, but sweet Jesus, thank you.
Unfortunately,
I don't think I can heal any of you guys.
No.
Yeah, with lesser restoration.
no, that
Damn
one doesn't affect any of the conditions we have.
No,
It's
I'm sorry. I
mostly-
was looking at it.
Yeah, it was mostly just like physical injury, like surface level, like burns and cuts and bruises.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and Vickle, the bag of holding is 500 gold.
All right.
No,
we're
you did
down.
not. No, you didn't. She told you to hold on to your money in case you needed it for something else first, and pay it when it's ready.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so
Minus 500.
okay. You have your bag of holding. It's like, okay, now take your stuff. You have your chest there,
Yeah.
but leave the chest.
I'm just eating a piece of chocolate.
Yeah,
What?
Lev just sits down. Chocolate. Blood sugars.
Yeah,
I just recollect everything from the chest
Yeah.
into my bag of holding again.
You just like open up the chest to start, just shoving it all in there, just not even caring.
I take out my Tomb of Manual of Gainful Exercise and hand it to Ruby.
She's like, book.
book.
And I explain what it is.
I know what it is.
Does Ruby not know how to read?
She knows how to read, but she's just confused as to why you're handing her a book.
I was gonna say,
She's
like,
not-
I
It'll help.
can read it to you.
I'm not gonna say anything.
So you hand her the book.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna comment on what he said to Ruby. Is what I'm saying.
Just putting in her sheet there. Okay, he's like,
Hmm?
okay. She's just like, okay, well, just puts in her backpack. I mean, what I really need is an actual weapon. She's holding, like, basically just the stick part of her great axe that got completely destroyed. It's like,
Right.
does anyone have, like, spare weapons that they don't want or need or use?
I'm like, why don't we just go back to the Heroes Guild? They might be able to get you one.
I mean,
Under my name.
well, I mean, maybe, but don't.
While we're... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Doesn't the Heroes Guild only requisition supplies to their members?
That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't it be under my name?
But I mean, do you actually need any equipment?
You
gonna
can't
be
just
traveling
take
with
it
you.
and hand it to somebody else, is what he's
Yeah,
trying
that'd
to
be-
say.
Yeah, you'd be abusing guild supplies then.
Would it though? Because if she's working for me,
Well, she's working with you, not for you.
yeah. Either way though.
You
While you're discussing that conundrum, I go up to Farrah and I take out my syringe, one of them, the glowing blue one, and I say, "Can you identify this?"
She takes a look at it and immediately is like, yeah, this is stuff you put in magical devices that fuels it. Think of it like oil, but for magic devices.
Oh. So, what's this worth, basically?
Well, I don't have really any magic devices. Maybe the
I'll
Tinker
I'll
Shop.
check out. Yeah, the Tinker Shop. And I look to Ruby and I say, I'll get you another weapon. We'll stop by the
I mean, I can buy my own weapon now. I was just wondering if anyone had any spares for the time being.
I'll give her my katana temporarily.
Okay. Chill.
I was gonna say all I got is a dagger she could use. Which, by the way, do I still have that dagger, or did it blow up?
The one that used the Pride of thing, yeah, that would be destroyed probably.
There we go.
'Cause
Never mind, I don't got a dagger.
Yeah, because you propped that right into the chest.
Oh yeah, no, I got it right in there.
Yeah, you made sure it got exploded.
Yup.
Alright, katana. Okay, and her brute damage.
Don't tell me what was in the chest, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you.
I was like, oh no, the answer to all the... You found the MacGuffin for the game. You automatically beat the final boss. Oh, you exploded it.
Stop. Stop.
Just reach through the screen, just put your finger on my mouse. No.
Stop. Stop it. Don't tell me what I could have had.
Let's see,
if I...
what does my notes say here?
Nope.
Large
I am muting you. And 0%.
Wait,
Is he
what?
done?
Yes, I'm done.
Guys, is he done? Hello?
Huh? What?
Hello?
Is he done?
So done.
Who done?
Is he done? Is he done teasing about the whole thing?
What are you talking about?
I turned his volume down to 0.
Yeah, so they probably couldn't hear me either.
What?
I'm still confused.
I can't
Same.
hear him. I've turned his volume down to 0.
Oh,
Oh.
I could
Is he
hear
done?
you. Yeah, he's done. He's a
Okay.
long time ago.
Yeah, I
Good.
said I was done multiple times. Why didn't you guys answer them?
Oh. Why didn't you guys answer him? Or me? Fuck.
I was confused.
You
Same.
guys really don't know how to follow along.
Yeah.
Well, we were.
You're not paying attention. Get out of Pinterest!
No, we are.
I am not on Pinterest.
Liar. You're always in Pinterest. You're never not in Pinterest.
Anywho.
So, I want to head to the Burning Scale real quick.
The blacksmith shop?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you said there was a special store now that deals with monster parts, right?
It has not opened up yet. They're still
Okay.
getting things set up, and with the city as is, certain things might be delayed. It's almost like
So
COVID.
I don't need to go to the blacksmith thing because I was gonna talk to them about the fangs that I got.
Yeah. No, you would have to go to the monster parts store when they're finally open.
Yeah.
I would like to go to General Goods store.
Okay. That's just up in the market district. They sell all general goods up there.
Yep, that's where I'll end up going.
Is Meriden coming along? Is he done with his dirty books?
Yes, I'm done with my
Dirty
Dusty books.
books.
Dirt.
very, very, very dirty books.
I was like, oh man, you went through a whole box of tissues.
I'm gonna wink
but yes.
at Mirrodin. I'll help you. I'll be your wingman.
Right, so you all regroup and head back out. Vickley, you got your bag of holding full of shit already.
I'm gonna head to the tinker shop.
Okay, so you stop by there while everyone else essentially just goes on to the market district. So we'll do the tinker shop. Unless you guys wanted to go to the tinker shop too.
I have no need for tinker shop.
Okay.
I don't have nearly enough money for anything.
Nope.
I just wanted to see if she wanted this blue sludge stuff.
Okay, so you go in there. You see her. Last time you saw her, she was working on.
A mech for herself.
It was like a lobster mech.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's still working on it. You see the legs, like the little legs, all basically just on a long table, kind of like a conveyor belt. And she's just working on each individual leg. Yeah. And,
I raise my hand and wave and say, "Hey!"
She stops, lifts up the welding mask, turns around, and sees it. Oh.
Oh. That's it?
Oh.
Oh?
Yes. It's like every time I'm in the middle of, like, trying to work on this piece of junk, you show up.
You're welcome.
What can I help you with?
I found this stuff here. And I've got... I take out the 2 syringes and show her.
Okay, she looks
I
at
was
it
wondering if you need it for anything.
well, I mean, it's not a lot. Not really a whole lot I could use with this. Usually requires vaster quantities. But, I mean, I could just add it to what I already have.
Alright.
Right. You just got the 2 syringes? Why did you put it in a syringe?
I didn't have my bag of holding with me at the time, so I didn't have anything else to carry it on me.
Yeah, you'll want to clean those out when you're done. Or actually,
Yeah,
I guess...
I will.
Here, she's gonna go, like... You're selling this to her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I give you, like, 10 gold a syringe. I don't need a whole lot of it right now.
Yeah, no worries.
Right, so she goes and just squeezes them out into her containers. And it's like, yeah, you want to get those washed out.
Yeah.
If you inject yourself while there's stuff like that still in it, you could die.
No.
Alright.
Yeah, so 10 gold each, so 20 gold in total.
Yeah, I just added it. Good luck. How long do you think it'll take you to finish that?
Not too much longer. I got, for the most part, it's the main part of it is done. I just adjusting the little appendages. Trying to make this sucker fly, but
Insight that.
Okay.
See if that's possible.
She could probably make it fly.
That is so cool.
But I mean, it's hard to work with it and make it fly when it's, shaped like a lobster.
Yeah, I'm like,
it's all I
gonna
had.
be a giant flying lobster.
I mean, that'll give the enemy something to think about. Also, it was the only thing I had as a base to work with.
Yeah.
So I had to start from scratch. Oh, I'll be at this for years.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, you work with what you got, right?
Yeah. It's like, also, I'm trying to add lasers.
Ooh, nice.
Just imagine you're fighting enemies, demons everywhere, crazy people. All of a sudden, this lobster tank shows up, transforms, shoots lasers, flies in the air, shoots more lasers.
Oh, by the way, this may or may not interest you. I don't know if you'd be able to even access him, but we beat up somebody from the crime syndicate who was building himself a giant mech. And it shot lasers. Maybe you could get some useful information from him.
Where's this guy at?
He's currently being held in the Heroes Guild infirmary at them.
Probably.
I mean, this mech was super spiffy.
Yeah, but I mean,
could shoot. Yeah.
Getting a chance to talk with him might not be something I have access to, unless it's like need to know information.
I mean, I can ask.
Well, that's up to them, really.
Yeah.
I'd imagine they need to interrogate him on any information.
Oh,
first.
yeah, I absolutely understand that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I gotta get back to work.
Yeah.
She looks at you as like, damn, you look like shit.
Yeah.
You got hit by a few
Like I
lasers.
said, giant lasers. You know.
Snake is still unconscious. He's stable. He's just.
Yeah.
You got him tied up around your neck, so he's just like staying there. He's kind of limp. He's like,
You should see the other guy. He's melted down to scrap.
Well. That's why I don't wear armor. Anyway.
I just nod my head and well, I don't say anything, and as I walk out, I think of her metal arms.
You know for a fact those are detachable.
Yeah, I know.
You helped her
Like-
reattach them when you first met her.
Yeah. Have a good one.
And then you just
walk
hear as like you're walking, it's like looks at her hands, rocket hands.
Laser beam hands.
Rocket laser beam hands. Oh my god. She immediately scraps all of her projects and starts working on her hands. I'm just kidding. Anyway, meanwhile in the market district, what did Lev want to do?
I'm making all this right now.
Oh,
Let me know
okay.
if those are the correct amounts for each of those.
Okay, let's see here. Healing herbs for 100.
Purge root?
Yeah, you use it to make an antitoxin.
Ah.
Crowbar, vials. Yep, that's the correct amount.
Okay.
So you just basically go on a shopping spree. You're just buying. It's like
Yeah.
buying groceries, buying some herbs.
Pretty much. I'm also gonna buy
Buying
a
lots of
healer's
herb.
kit.
Healer's
Yes.
kit? Okay.
And then I'll just start tossing these in.
Yeah, you just start getting a whole bunch of stuff. You buy a first aid box. It's like, working with people is tough.
How about syringes?
The hell with your syringes.
Alright.
Healer.
Does anyone else want to do any shopping, Meriden? You kind of have a shit ton of items in your inventory and you're over encumbered.
Oh, I am, aren't I?
Yes. Just walking around with just like a million things strapped to your body.
Oh, I
literally
want to sell
have nothing.
bullets.
Well, what can I do with the spider fangs and the spider venom?
Well, if you have once the monster parts store opens up, you can have it fashioned into weapons, but you're not really a weapon user.
No.
Yeah. Last time you used like weapons and stuff like that, it didn't really do much.
And I have 10 torches. Why do I have 10 torches?
That came with your starting equipment.
Okay.
You can also just like sell junk.
I think I sold everything.
Sell your soul pain.
I'd sooner sell my arm and make me lighter. I don't know, I suppose I could just buy stuff because, like, my gold is probably weighing me down the most.
Yeah.
I'll hold it for you.
Like, I have all this money, it's too heavy for my weak little elf arms.
Hold on, how much money do you even have?
Oh! Well, how much does a gold piece weigh?
1 gold piece, not a whole lot.
Why am I over encumbered?
See. Oh, let me take a look at your.
It weighs 0.02 of a pound.
Well, and
But
how
when
much?
you have 2,000 of them, they add up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't have that much. Not even 1,000.
All right, let's see
More like
here.
925.
You have that Zerkwood breastplate, but that's also your armor.
Yeah.
The torches, you have 10 torches, but they weigh 1 pound each. You got a
Yep.
hunting trap, which weighs 25 pounds. When do you ever?
Oh shit.
When do you ever use that? You have an extra set of thieves' tools.
I'll take that. I can't use it, but I'll take it.
Oh, do you want to buy it off me then?
How much you selling it for?
DM, what's the price?
I don't know.
No,
That that's between you and another player.
Don't you dare tell her.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm feeling generous. 1 silver.
Okay, deal. No, I'm gonna give you 1 gold because I don't have a silver.
Okay.
So you get 1 gold.
Mirrodin is happy with this.
Oh my god!
Get rid of that thieves' tools.
The kid from the boonies.
Yeah, it makes sense. It goes with her character.
Right. So you have a fuck ton of torches that you don't need because you have dark vision.
True.
Oh.
Okay, how do I get rid of the thieves' tool now?
Okay. So what you do is down at the bottom of the inventory, there's a little lock button.
Oh, yes.
So you click that, and then you click the red thing
Delete.
on the item. There you go.
Yep. You're now the proud owner of a thieves' tool. Yeah, torches. Okay, let's just get rid of the torches.
Alright, you can sell them to like general goods for like a copper each. They're not worth
Sure.
much.
Fair, fine by me.
30.
All right, do that.
Okay. You get 10 copper.
Yay!
Your hunting trap. When are you gonna go? When are you ever gonna use it? 'Cause that's 25 pounds strapped to your ass.
Yeah, and with Vickle being a ranger, he probably could shoot for rations or food or... Yeah, hunting trap, no.
Right, hunting trap. Hold
Yeah,
on.
sell.
Let's see here. Hunting trap. Hunting trap is worth... You can get about 2 gold for it.
Okay. Yay.
Yeah, it's just a big bear trap.
Cool.
Okay.
Delete.
All right, cool. My math is right.
Alright, I'm no longer encumbered, so...
You have 2 magical daggers.
Which I will
You have
maybe use.
You have a staff, a quarter staff, 2 daggers, a short bow, and you use none of it except the staff for like a spellcasting focus.
I thought it was for the... I thought it was quarterstaff that I use.
Yeah, you use the quarter staff
For
for
the-
your chalet attack. When you enchant it, right? But
Yeah, I only use a quarterstaff.
Yeah, but
I
you
don't
have
know.
you have 2 staffs. One came from your starting stuff as well.
Okay, then yeah, let's get rid of the regular staff.
Regular staff. All right, let me see here.
Delete.
For the regular staff, they will give you. Actually, no, wait, there it is. They can probably give you about 4 gold because it counts as a spellcasting focus.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Happily. Short bow I may use
Yeah.
at one point. And I have arrows for that.
Mm-hmm.
A quiver. And a hook shot. I have no idea when I'll use that, but I actually kind of want to keep it.
Yeah, you found that when you fought the group of Crime Syndicate members down in the sewers. When you fought the bosses at the end. When you looted one of their bodies, that's one of the items that they had.
Oh, from
Same-
Fake Mirrodin?
Huh?
From Fake Mirrodin?
Yeah, fake Mirrodin, which you then looted the body of afterwards.
Yep.
Yes.
Gratefully so.
You also have
Alright.
you also have a U wand, which is a druidic focus.
Mhm.
You don't have anything particularly heavy, so you're good.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm happy.
Okay.
That's it for Mirrodin. Oh yeah, he doesn't really want to buy anything or go into any shops.
Did you get the gold I gave you?
Yes?
Okay, good.
All right, Ruby. I'll do her shopping afterwards. Let's see. So at this point, Vickle's probably shown up to the marketplace with a handful of bullets.
Trying to sell them.
Yeah. Yeah. You can, since they're just scatter bullets. They're not in a case or anything like that.
Yeah.
How many was it? 4 I gave you?
4, yeah.
You could probably get like 1 gold, 50 silver for the 4 of them.
Alright.
You're just selling loose bullets.
Yeah.
Now, if only you could sell injuries. If you could sell your injuries, oh man, you all be rich at this point. Well, Lev would be for those burn wounds. Now, Lev.
I'm not
See.
there to do this, but Lev's ripping off a country bumpkin, and he's a Heroes Guild person.
Technically, he gave Meriden more than what Meriden was asking for, so...
I know, but it...
Technically, he gave him 100 times what he was asking for.
Yeah, Miranda was just happy to get rid of it.
You don't have proficiency, right?
Nope.
Okay, so it's just a dex check.
Yep. Oh, really?
Yep.
Dope.
Yeah, you just do a basic dex check.
Alright.
Alright, so you made...
But now you have the tools to attempt to do it.
Listen, if it doesn't work the first time, I go straight to the crowbar.
I have my crowbar now.
Yes, you have
Yep,
all... Yeah, Vickles doesn't really need to buy provisions and supplies. He has all of his jank back.
Jank.
Do you want to sell anything, Vickle? Because you also have way too much jank.
Yeah, need shovel, fishing rod, miner's pick.
I said, do you want to sell something? Your bag of holding has a lot of weight put back into it. All that extra supply, all the extra adventuring gear that you just crammed into it, that kind of is filling it up.
I'll get rid of the bags of ball bearings.
Okay.
I've got 3 bags of them.
Why? Let's see, ball bear. You got 3, so in total, someone will sell them or buy them off you for like a whole gold for the entire set.
200 caltrops.
Caltrops.
I'll sell 150 of them. Keep
Okay.
50.
Yeah, they come in bags of 20.
Oh, 60 then.
Alright, so let's see, I can give you like 30 silver a bag.
Alright. Give me a second, I gotta
So that's 90 silver.
do math.
Since you're selling 60, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm selling 140.
140? Okay, so that is bags of 20. So that's 7 bags, 7 times 30. 2 gold, 10 silver.
And what was the previous one for the caltrops or the ball bearings? Sorry.
Ball bearings, that was like, I think it was like 1 gold, 50 silver or something like that.
Alright. Alright, get rid of that. I can get rid of 100 feet of rope. I'll still keep 200. I mean, 100 of it.
Which type of rope is it you have? Hemp rope?
Silk.
Silk rope?
Yeah.
You just see Vickle just piling out these piles of junk over at one of the other market stalls, just like piling it onto the counter, and the guy's like, oh, hold on, let me trying to calculate all this junk up. Let's see here, silk rope. How much were you selling?
100 feet of it.
100 feet, so they'll give you 10 gold for the whole
Mm-hmm.
100.
I'll sell the red crystal. I don't need it. I've got the black one.
Okay, well, I mean, that's just In case the black crystal breaks or wears out, that's an extra crystal to fuel it still.
Right.
Yeah, think of it as a battery pack.
Yeah. Also, 2 of my water skins.
Okay, water skins. They aren't worth much. You'll get 2 silver for the set.
Alright. Everything else is just miscellaneous stuff for my camping gear and my So that's it.
Okay. Do you have anything on your main person that you want to get rid of?
Hold on.
So it happens when you have way too much junk.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I can get rid of my longbow. Don't need that now.
I mean, you can hold on to it. It's in your efficient quiver.
Oh, yeah.
In case something happens to your hydro bow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's no reason not to have extra weapon.
Oh, add that to my money now. 5, 3.
Set my fan back up.
Alright, I'm done.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I just gotta set my fan back up. My room is hot.
Yeah.
Hot, hot, hot.
What are you guys typing?
We are role playing. Thank you very much.
Continuing the story.
There. Oh, my back is itchy.
I know, I've begun flaking. I don't like it.
You're flaking. I'm like a fucking lizard.
Y'all are weird.
Shedding like crazy.
You're a lizard, Harry.
I also am a lizard. My hands peel a lot.
Oh.
Just the tips of my thumbs for me.
Alright, so you guys done your shopping?
Yes.
Okay. So heading back to Lev's place.
Did Ruby pick up something for herself?
She's gonna do her shopping later on. For now, she has the katana, and she has her fists. She has unarmed skills. It's just nice to have a big, hard-hitting weapon too, which got destroyed like almost fucking immediately. Anyway, so to Lev's place or somewhere else?
Yeah. As we're walking, and I look over to Lev and I ask, "You got prestidigitation?"
I might. Why?
Can you clean these? And I take out my syringes.
I look at him. What good have you done me?
I helped you with a boss battle that would have killed you if you'd gone alone.
All I saw was you shooting arrows from behind a pillar. If anything,
Again,
Ruby deserves most of my thanks. And Ryu!
Rio's like, fire. Fire good.
I'm just gonna go back to ignoring him then. And find my own place in the slums because he's being a dick.
Good. Because I was gonna do as soon as everybody got inside, I was gonna close the door behind me and leave you outside.
Well, anyway, as you are parting ways, and Pickle goes off to an inn, you head to the door to your house, and it's not particularly late. Like, most people will be home at this hour. Everyone would still be up. But you notice something.
Oh.
Where is it? The lights are off. The house is empty. All the stuff in your house is also gone.
Oh.
Your family's been kidnapped and your house has been robbed.
You're not here, Pickle.
Oh, is Mirror in there?
Yes, Meriden, everyone except Pickle.
Okay.
I'm freaking out. I'm running through the rooms, calling out names, trying to figure out what's going on. I'll roll investigation with a disadvantage if that's okay, because I'm in a panic.
It's your house. You know you can roll for normal.
Okay.
Yeah, Mirrodin would also like to investigate as well. Wants to know what happened here.
Yeah, go ahead and do your roll.
Investigation. Damn it!
You walk in, it's like, ooh, house.
I'm unfamiliar with this place.
You're unfamiliar with the concept of a house.
Screw you, that's accurate.
You lived out in the wilderness with a tribe. Every single room has been completely vacated. Every single object. You see, like, the dust trails where furniture was, or the dust, like, prints.
Mm-hmm.
There's absolutely nothing here except when you go to the kitchen. On the counter, there's a note.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna read the note.
It says, if you want to see your family, come to the Guildhome district. And there's an address.
Guildhome? Weird. Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna
off
be
we
like,
go.
I'm gonna just sprint there. I'm not even waiting for anybody.
I mean, they're going with you.
Yep.
Well, I mean, Ruby is. I guess Ryu is as well.
Mirrodin too.
Alright, so you just race across the city in a panic. Make it to... roll investigation, because you have to find the actual address on the note. Alright, what a 12. Yeah, a few hours go by, you're just searching around, it's like, you're not too familiar with the Guildhome district. But, you eventually find the address.
6 hours later.
Closer to like 2 or 3. Yeah, you find a nice big house. Hold on, I gotta find the description I put here for it. Let's see here. Yeah,
That sounded like an Amber Alert beeping in the background. What was that?
There's notification for a group chat.
Yeah, you find one of the Guildhome houses. Alright, you find a 3-story house. Big front and backyards. You see a shed. Lots of windows up front. And you walk up to it and roll a perception check.
So before that though,
Okay.
like, I'm in such a panic that I have like my rapier out and I'm gonna kick the door in.
Okay, roll.
Even though I'm pretty sure I know exactly what this is.
Okay, since you have dexterous, you can use your acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Instead of athletics.
I'm gonna bust the door with my rapier in hand.
Roll for the door. Oh boy, the door had a DC of nat 1. So you bust the door off. Because the door could not handle your fucking overprotective big brother fury.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, Jesus, fuck, why?
I'm gonna shut up, Mom.
Yes, what?
I'm like,
Everyone's in the
not
house.
danger.
Everyone's in the house in this big ass living room, just like sitting around on the couches.
I'm just gonna be like, you're not in danger?
No,
What the hell was the note for?
She looks over to what was his name? The troublemaker one. Dima or Dima?
Oh, the troublemaker one is Ivan.
Ivan. Yeah, looks over at Ivan. Let's roll for him. Yeah, he's not hiding shit. We were gonna contact you when you got off work. She pulls out a letter and it more secret notes and shit. I was like, something amazing happened. She's like wants to be excited and happy, but also is like, God damn it, Ivan, just ruin the moment for the family. Okay. Let's see here. In the found documents, there is a letter to the Rakoskov family. However the fuck you want to pronounce it.
Rokozovsky.
Yep.
Yep.
The Rock Sox.
Okay, sure.
Oh my goodness.
This is why I went with Rocco for everybody else.
Rocco.
Anyways,
You can read that
for the
out.
Rokozovsky family.
You can read it out loud or read it to yourself. Doesn't matter.
Oh, wait, where is it?
It's in the found documents in the player folders.
Player folder, personal folder, found documents,
There you go.
letter to. Okay, got it. Dear Mrs. Rokozovsky, I hope things haven't been too difficult in your struggles. 15 years is a long time. From what I hear, it has been hard for your family members to maintain their lives. Damn right. Diamonds are always buried deep beneath the coal and dirt of the earth, just like you and your family. Diamonds are very valuable and shine in the eyes of those who appreciate them. Okay. But this bag of gold might be more valuable than diamonds. And I hope it helps you and your family through these tough times. Sincerely, someone who cares. Who the hell cares? The plot thickens, and I'm like, oh, but thank God you guys are okay.
Yeah, after you guys left this morning to go to work, shortly after, a big bag of gold was left on the door and that letter.
Huh. So we don't have to live in the slums anymore?
No.
Oh. I just let a...
You should go check out your room. You have your own room now.
I have my own room.
You have your own room.
It's been so long. I'm going to go to my room.
Finally,
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, door. Mother, here's 100 gold for fix the door and for causing a ruckus.
She hands you back gold. You have several brothers that are carpenters that they can fix this. And they're like, why do we have to fix it?
I stick my tongue out at them. Nah.
Yeah,
I go upstairs.
Yeah, your mom already noticed the explosion marks all over your body. It's like your brother's had a hard day at work.
Concussion and burns all over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so you go upstairs. It's not the biggest room, but you have a room to yourself.
A single tear rolls down my cheek.
It's like, finally, I can jerk off in peace.
Are you bringing Ruby with you?
Yes.
Ruby's still downstairs.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna explore my room for a bit, and then
Yeah.
you'll just hear me like, "It's so big!"
And you hear one of your brothers. Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh.
Not to you.
Fuck you! And again, just like a chain reaction of fuck you, no fuck you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh boy, that still's gonna be a thing. Mirrodin just like awkwardly in the background behind the party. It's like,
Wait.
hi. It's like, you're all welcome to stay tonight. We have some extra cots.
Well, I mean, I'll come back down and be like, absolutely, but not that Vickle guy.
Well, he's not here, by the looks of it. You've noticed when you're like looking around the other rooms, like
Yeah.
for the other siblings, are set up with bunk beds. So
Mhm.
6 rooms still wouldn't be able to give everyone a room. So to give as many rooms around, your mom bought bunk beds for everything.
Yay. There's a lot of us.
Yeah, and when your brothers come back for more, well, we're gonna need. It's still gonna be a crowded house, but we have space to do things.
Space for activities.
Hey, while you're up there, check the thickness of the wall.
Isn't there a spell? Yeah, the silence spell.
I don't have it.
But you can learn it because you're a bard.
Yes, I can.
It's gonna be some hard concentration checks.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, some random person who seems to have cared about your family's struggles decided to leave a bag of gold on our doorstep.
I'd be investigating the house if it was me.
Well, it's in the guild district, or in the guild home district, so we're surrounded by other guild heroes guild members. So anyone tries to,
I'd be investigating the money.
oh, the money's already spent.
Yeah.
Like the whereabouts of it.
Well, the money was already spent to get the house. There's none of that bag of money anymore.
There's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
This is our new life.
Oh yeah, everyone, like your siblings are all like kind of just like playing the D&D equivalent of Uno in the living room.
Yes.
One of them plays down a card to like pick up 8, right, and then pick up 2, and then another pick up 2, and then all of your siblings are like, "Oh fuck this!" One of them slaps the pile of cards off the table and storms off.
That sounds about right. It was probably Yosef.
Your mom's
Anyways,
like,
I'm gonna
oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna be like, Vitalia, come here.
Whichever one that is, she
That's
comes,
it's the
young
youngest.
ones, yeah. She comes over.
I got you a present, and I'm gonna take out.
Did you say you take out Mirrodin?
No.
I swear.
Holy. I just grab him and pull him over.
You pull over Mirrodin.
Here's your present.
Yeah. No. You gotta work for that, Mirrodin. I'm sorry. Plus, also, she's very, very young.
She's
so
15.
no. Yep.
Like still 15.
Anyways, I'm gonna give her 5 of my healing herbs and 5 vials, and I'm like, I told you I'd bring you a present.
Yay! Herbs. I'm gonna go get my. Yes, I'll go get out the alchemy set, not the papers. What?
I wink at her. Yeah. Just be
She grabs
careful.
them and runs off to her room. Hey.
Perfect. Big brother accomplished.
Gave little sister drugs.
I forgot it was an alchemy set. I thought it was a healer set.
No, it was an alchemy set, but she could probably still like.
She can do things with the healing herb. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's that, and then is Nadia home or is she still working?
No, she's still at work.
Okay, well, I can't break her the news. I haven't found Amanda yet. But for the rest of what's going on, I guess we're gonna go relax for a bit. We had a really rough morning.
And afternoon.
Yeah.
And evening.
Yeah.
Bickle's in bed sleeping already.
Yeah, spend 1 gold because that's how much it costs to get like room and some food.
In the slums?
Yeah, 1 gold for room and food. Yeah, maybe in the slums, but it's like not a fucking shithole. Anyway, what do you all wish to do for the remainder of the night? Still?
I'm going to introduce Mirden to Katya.
Hi.
Oh boy, bringing boys over now. Meeting the family.
I'm like, yes, but this one's for you, Katya. And I wink at her.
She's Katya kind of just like pats the couch. Come sit here.
That's to you, Mirden.
Hi.
Mirden, girls want to talk to you.
Yeah. In fact, Katya and Lilia are still home, so.
Okay, well, Mirden sketches a little bow and says, "Good evening, my name is Mirden."
Yeah. In unison, they both say hi, Mirden, with a kind of a flirty tone of voice.
Oh, Mirden is so out of his comfort zone.
Play it out. Play it out.
I'm going to do a quick performance and tell a fake story about Mirden and some of the cool things he's done.
Okay, what's this story?
I'm gonna say Mirden's fought the crime syndicate hand in hand with me, taking down bad guys left and right. A true druid could not be found inside the city.
Just drop one of my dice.
Maybe the only druid inside the city.
Yeah, probably. Very possibly so.
Yeah, there's other druids. Roll performance.
Your sisters fall dead in love with him.
You're welcome, Mirden. Welcome to the family.
Hey, Mirden, roll a charisma check.
Okay.
Yep.
That seems accurate for Mirden.
Yeah. With Lev here playing you up. Lev thought he was getting lucky, but someone's getting the double jackpot later.
I told you got a friend, Mirden.
I think Mirden will say to both of them, I am incredibly flattered by the interest you both show me. However, I need to get to know you guys a bit more.
Oh, we can get to know each other real well later.
I winked to both of them. He's a keeper.
He attack and protect.
Yeah.
And then Mirren off to the side. It's like, Lev, what the fuck did you get me into? Get me out of this.
I'm like, I always wanted to Elf brother.
I don't want both of your sisters.
They both want you.
I'm like, well, that's a you problem. I got you this far.
Yep. His two sisters, what were they? Katya and
Nadia or
sorry,
something?
Lilia.
Lilia.
Oh, Lilia.
Nadia's still at the tavern, so I
Okay.
couldn't throw her at you.
Thank heavens.
So Katya and Lilia, they kind of like get up from the couch and kind of just like almost forcefully drag you off to not to their room, but to like the backyard to kind of just like hang out in private and talk.
Okay. Mirrodin can do that. He can talk.
Out behind the shed.
Maybe not that far.
Well, they're literally almost dragging you right now.
Yeah, there's two of them. They got Russian muscles.
Oh
Yes,
dear.
we are Russian.
Ruby asks if she could use the washroom real quick and if there's like any first aid supplies.
In fact, I have first aid kit, so therefore I will go help her and take her to the bathroom.
She asks if she could just borrow it.
Of course, I give it to her.
Alright, she goes up to the washroom. Roll perception as she's going to the washroom.
Okay. What? Wrong thing. That's the wrong P. There we go.
Persuasion.
Quiet you. Hey, 20 still.
That's the wrong P, damn it.
What?
Mel's help me.
As she's walking, you notice that though she's wearing armor and all that, when you first met her, well, not when you first met her, when you met her the second time earlier today, she was already horribly injured. She got horribly injured again today. She's been holding together some heavy wounds behind her armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she's gone to patch that up.
Sounds good.
Yeah. She's bleeding a lot.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'll call out to her. If you need help, you call me.
Yep. And she just closes the door. And, yeah, she goes to do first aid on herself.
Cool.
And, back at the inn, yeah, you get a room for the night. Nadia kind of like gives you a look as you're going off to your rooms, like, what happened to you?
Got dragged around by your brother and fought off a crime syndicate guy who built a mech and shot everyone with lasers.
Roll a persuasion.
I rolled it.
Oh, yeah, 19. She kind of gives you this look like she doesn't really believe you, but she does see like you have burn marks all over you. Like, robots, right?
With
Well,
that 19, she doesn't believe me?
she got 23.
Listen,
Oh, wow.
this family is charismatic as fuck.
Yeah, charisma and or wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
They seen a lot of bullshit. So yeah, as you're going to get your room, going ahead into your room to rest, she's just getting ready to head home. And yeah, you don't see any sign of that Amanda Missy either.
Alright.
In fact, you don't see too many people in the tavern tonight.
Where's people from the tavern?
Slow night. No one's really shown up.
Has anyone shown up during the day? Is it less customers than usual?
I mean, there's a few people coming by for lunch. My brothers sometimes come by.
Any of your regulars not show up today?
regulars? I'm gonna roll, see if she remembers. A few of them, few in the area here. Some of the.
I'm asking specifically, have any of your regulars that would have shown up not shown up?
Oh, no, they've shown up.
Alright. I was asking specifically if anyone she knows, would be potentially missing or something.
Not that she can recall. Most of the people she recognizes when they come in. Right, so her regulars haven't gone missing as far as she knows.
Alright.
It's just a dead night is all.
Well, have fun.
Yep. Yeah, she's just getting packed up and getting her coat on and heading home. And let's see here. I gotta roll something.
Did you leave the note? Does she know about the new place?
You don't know about the new place either.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering, because if he didn't leave the note there when he ran out in a tuffle and she didn't know, she'd end up at that place by herself, wondering what the fuck's going on.
Well, you're not there to ask him. Let's see here. Ryu's also just kind of been sitting in the kitchen, just sitting there being quiet.
Just sitting there.
Let's see. Okay.
I'll be in my room setting my room up.
Yeah. Well, they brought all your stuff over. They have lots of hands and feet to bring stuff. So.
Fair point.
Good thing about having.
I meant more like unpack.
Yeah.
And like make it the way I want it.
Yeah. As you're doing that, roll another perception check.
Perception.
Yeah, from the washroom you can hear son of a. You hear a whole bunch of. Wow, I gotta write those down. Never heard those curse words before.
I'll call out. Still doing okay?
Yep.
Okay.
It's like that bone is supposed to go in, not out.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe a sister.
I do and I don't, because no walking. Can I insight?
Yeah. I mean, she's dealt with her injuries before, and when you met her, she was horribly injured, but walking it off. So, injury or not, she's tough enough to just, take it as it is.
Yeah. I'll let her keep doing her thing, and then if she calls out for me, I will go help.
Yeah. Now, after like a couple hours, like your siblings are like banging on the bathroom. I was like, we need to go take a shit. Yeah.
Does she respond?
Ruby basically comes out of the washroom. She's essentially just wearing like those anime bandages as like a shirt. Alright, but it is all covered in blood. There's bloody rags and bandages all over the place. She's kind of cleaned it up, but it's like overfilling the garbage can.
Jesus
but for the most part, she's patched up. Air quote.
Got it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, go ahead. They're like, oh god, there's blood everywhere. It's like a murder scene. She just walks out like it's nothing.
Everything is normal.
Yeah, everything is fine. Blood comes out.
Just all my blood.
Yeah, just.
To anyone who's interested, they started translating it again.
Translating
what?
Oh, My Hero?
Yeah.
Oh, the
What do
manga?
you mean translating it again?
Well, they stopped due to the pandemic, and they stopped releasing for a while too. Is now continuing.
The manga?
Yeah.
Oh.
They stopped for a few months.
Yeah. The anime is held back till next year for season 5. I was like,
Yep.
damn it! I want Deku's black tentacles. Anyway, so you guys all head to bed. Ruby gets Ruby stays on one of the extra cots. She's kind of like trying to lay down in a way that's not making her wounds reopen. Right, so she's like, ow, sunburn kind of pain. Like as she's laying down, like, ow, fuck, fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah, so she kind of just lays down very, very awkwardly, and is like, oh, and there we go. Yeah, she's
and comfy.
Yeah, she's down in the living room with Ryu. They're just like sleeping on extra cots. And you guys all get a long rest.
Yay.
Yes.
While doing that though, I'm going to sing my song of rest for everybody in the household.
That's only for short rests.
Is it? I thought it was short or long.
At the end of a short rest. Right there.
Oh, okay, no. Yeah. During a short rest. Never mind.
Because when you get a long rest, you just fully recover.
Yeah, I figured that this would give us extra, but no, it's only short rest. You're correct. Spells?
My god, you have them.
Yay!
Ryu's like, I feel God mode activated again. Oh, that's right, he had his fucking ultimate reaction defense ability. He has May's ice block thing that she turns into.
Ooh.
Warlocks. Okay. All his abilities. And, yeah, so you all have a nice rest. Yeah, you wake up relatively early. You went to bed pretty early as well. It wasn't particularly late like it was before.
Mm-hmm.
You all wake up. You see Ruby. You hear grunting down in the living room. Like heavy
I will go
gross
see.
grunting. Right? You see
Oh, no.
Ruby with all of her bandages still, right? But doing push-ups.
Mm.
And you see, like, as she's doing push-ups, right in front of her is that book that the Vickle gave her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to her and I'm gonna hang my head over her and read a little bit of the book.
It's basically a manual on, like, bodybuilding.
I'm gonna be like, huh. So he does care.
Yeah, we found a bunch of these in a crime syndicate facility, like, months ago, I think. A couple months ago. Back before I died the second time.
Right. I still don't understand that.
Yeah, so she kind of just, like, pushes herself back up. I've died since getting involved with Vickle. Twice in, like, 2 months.
My jaw drops like...
Like, dead.
Can I don't fully believe her, so I'm gonna...
Roll an insight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if her persuasion is good enough here.
I mean, I'm a very trusting guy, but like...
You match, but since you're the one initiating, I would say aggressor wins, so you, for the most part, believe her.
Fair enough. Alright. I'll be like, ha. To be fair, so much shit has happened to Vickle. I don't know all of the story, even though we have all of this information at the guild.
Yeah, a lot of the information that you have at the guild, you do notice one key factor. Vickle's involved with a lot of it. A lot of the big events in the city involving taking in crime syndicate bases and bosses have had some involvement with Vickle.
Yes, I am aware. I'm also very frustrated with his standing with the princess.
Oh yeah, we saved the princess too.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, thank God she's safe, but Vickle.
She kind of just laughs at you. Well, she kind of just she leans into your ear and kind of just like mentions, to be fair, when everyone else was saving the princess, he was off with me buying a bag of holding from some shady merchant in a holding cell. The rest of the party, including Lumine, saved the actual princess.
That lying son of a bitch! I do that little like, I knew it!
I mean, to be fair, I was with Figgle when he bought his bag of holding, so...
Huh.
Hey, I never put the princess in there.
You didn't? Thank you, by the way.
Yep. And then I suplexed a mutant.
Dope. I'm gonna look at her workout and be like, "You want some help?"
I don't know. Can you? Let's see here. She goes through one of the like workout routines. Can you bench press 150?
I think I bench pressed part of that, not all of it.
Okay. Basically, she between like the coffee table and the couch, she kind of lays across it. All right.
Okay. Okay, I'll try and bench press her.
Right. You can use your acrobatics in place because of your feet.
Cool.
15. All right, I'm gonna roll. So she is more than 150, and plus she's wearing armor.
All right.
Yeah. So I'll roll for that. You bench her. If it wasn't for the fact that the couch and the coffee table was like right in between, she would have dropped right onto you and probably crushed your torso.
Got it. I'll be like, not to be rude, but how much does your armor weigh?
See her armor. She is wearing half plate. The armor alone's 40 pounds.
Got it.
She's 180 by herself, though.
Got it.
Yeah, she is not a small woman. She is 6'6", big frame, wears like heavy equipment.
I'm going to huff and puff, and I'm going to be like, can I have one more try at that?
Fine.
It seems doable.
Alright, roll another acrobatics. 23. You managed to get like a few reps in, but again, this is a lot heavier than what you can handle.
Yep.
But you managed to get like, I'm going to say like 3 or 4 reps in. You're like,
perfect. That's generally what you want to aim for bench press.
You managed to get a few in. You're like, oh, heavy.
Just, I think that I reached a new max there. Am I yelling? I'm sorry.
You wake up everyone in the house.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, they're your mom's in the kitchen. She's like, what are you guys doing in there? I hear a lot of
working out,
panting.
We're working out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your mom's
somehow she doesn't believe you.
Yeah.
Well, she probably not, but
I'll be like, Mother, get your mind out of the gutter.
Get your mind out of her.
How did Mirden's last night go?
Touche. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Mirden went into his own room and they snuck in.
Yeah, did Mirden get a quiet night? He probably would have like wanted to talk with the girls for a little bit and then like excuse himself to go like actually sleep.
Okay, roll
or meditate.
Let's see here. Are you trying to like avoid their moves on you, basically?
No, just
He doesn't want to rush it.
Yeah, he just wants to kind of like at the end of their talking, when like looks like everyone else is going to bed, he wants to kind of just excuse himself and go to bed as well.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check just to be like polite about it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, 15.
Not a bad roll.
One of them was like, oh, okay, maybe next time. One of them straight up tries to make some moves on you. Little more physical moves on you.
Is it Lilia? I feel it's Lilia.
Let's see here. I gotta check. Because I have them all in my notes here.
Because Lilia is a fraternal twin, which means a bit more testosterone.
Let's see here. Lilia, the seamstress, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, she knows how the seams of someone's pants work and try to do something about that, but you managed to get away from their advances. But one of them was being clearly like trying to get your pants off.
Huh. Okay. Well.
You go to bed with.
Put it that way.
You went to bed with an awkward boner.
Oh. Now, if only you knew how really uncomfortable that is.
No kidding.
Walking with a boner?
No, going to sleep with a boner.
Oh.
Basically, you don't go to
fucking
sleep.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You go to, air quotes, meditate for the night.
Maybe he'll take a cold shower first.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a shower set up there. You get.
Mhm.
Lord knows Mirror needs
The
one.
bathroom's all bloody now, by the way.
Yeah, you go to the bathroom to have your cold shower, and it's like there's blood everywhere.
Dear God.
It's like a murder scene.
Oh dear.
And then you remembered, oh yeah, Ruby.
Right.
Ruby Red.
Yeah. Yep. Cold shower and then meditation.
Yeah, you go downstairs.
Meditate.
Ruby and Ryu are like gone to sleep on the fold-out cots that they had set up. And you just go on the couch, sit down, and you just go to meditate for the night. Yeah, but as you wake up, you clean your serums there. As you wake up, you smell like, well, as you come out of your meditation, you smell breakfast being made. The carpenter ones, the ones that have like jobs that they have to go to, they're all gone. So the house is a lot more empty, and there's actually, for the first time ever, Lev, your house does not feel crowded.
Again, another tear rolls down my cheek.
You also have a
take it all in.
You have a big ass backyard and front yard as well, and out back there's a shed.
I like sheds.
I like sheds. You never had a shed, well, I mean, besides at the manor, but the shed was like a small house.
Ixnay on the manor A.
Okay, with your pig Latin. But, so everyone, I believe, is up at this point. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I'm hanging out with Ruby while breakfast is being cooked.
Okay. Oh, like breakfast is for the most part made. She's just like making.
I
more.
went to bed earlier than them, so I got up earlier. I went heading down to the Heroes Guild to look for my next job.
Okay. So you would have picked up a job here. Hold on. They basically tell you about the missing persons, which you've already gotten some like leads on that. They basically, they want you to look into that, and what you've already been doing. Just finding my thing. Okay. And it's not just like you learn from the Heroes Guild that it's not just like the people that you learned about. There's been like half a dozen other people that's also gone missing recently.
Right.
Yeah, a few like freelancers that were trying to find some work in the city, that tried to do some work with the guild. They went missing. One of the Bard's College members has also gone missing.
1 second. Where did I write that down?
Here, I'll write this down. So, a mercenary, a traveling wizard, a bard. So there. A mercenary, a traveling wizard, and a Bard College member.
Alright.
Those are other people that's gone missing outside of the ones that you learned about on your own.
Poor wizards.
Alright.
I know.
I wrote that down with my note for the Yarsgard family, too.
Yeah. Okay. So, you realize now there's a lot more people gone missing, and you suck at investigations.
Yeah.
And also all of your...
But I'm going to try anyways.
Okay. Where would you like to start doing the investigation? We already covered the nobles and Amanda.
Yeah. Let's head to the slums area. Because that's where it seems people have gone missing.
Well, you've already covered the ones from the slums.
Okay, I'll ask the Heroes Guild where the mercenary, the traveling wizard, and Bard College member, where were they last seen?
Let's see. The mercenary was, essentially we hired on this fighter, this half-orc lady, to help take care of some of the riffraff criminals, and as well some of the creatures that they had. There's still been some remnants of the undead and mutants, but and she's gone missing since I think before this whole demon war threat. The Bard, however, you could simply go to the Bard College and ask them.
Alright. I'll head to the Bard College first.
Yep. It's not too far from here. You hear loud crunching from one of the districts.
Whoop.
So you head to the Bard's College? Alright, so
Yes.
you head there. You've never really been to the Bard's College before.
No.
Yeah, over in the theater district, yeah, there's a lot of places where, like, there's stages, like outdoor stages where people can do their own performances. There's the college itself. There's a huge amphitheater.
Wasn't I in that area at the very beginning of the game?
Different character, different game. Everyone died.
Right. My bad.
Yeah, Lilia's got some dragon fruit for you, Meriden.
Oh.
She's just like trying to like she has some fruit cut up. She's just like feeding you one piece at a time, just rubbing it against your lips, just slowly pressing it into your mouth.
Why is that? Why are you guys so disturbing?
Yeah, shh. Just let the juices flow down your throat.
I actually think my dragon fruit is no good anymore. That's sad.
Yeah, it's like, well, you ruined dragon fruit for me. Merida gets up and leaves. With another awkward boner. Just kidding.
Oh no.
Get up, it hits the table. Anyway. So, you head to the theater district. Which part do you want to go to first? One of the outdoor stages, the amphitheater, or the college?
Let's head to the college first, because that's where I was told.
Okay. So you head there, and like as you're getting closer, you feel roll an Arcana check.
Alright.
Roll the 2.
What?
Nothing.
7. As you're getting closer to the Bard College, you feel like the air almost has like this atmosphere of a type of energy that reminds you of Lev, but way more concentrated, almost like a barrier, but all you can hear is music as you get closer.
Okay, anime style, my whole body does that shiver thing from the top to bottom.
Magical music going through your very soul.
No. It reminds me of Lev. Just...
Can't get away from this guy.
I even leave that guy's, and then I get this feeling that he's following me.
Lev, you actually get a notification from Nancy telling you about Vickle, because Ryu wasn't with him and he was assigned to him.
Yeah.
You get a call from Nancy. Is Ryu with you? He wasn't with Vickle when he came to pick up another job.
I'm like,
He's gone investigating, and she gives you like information on like the other missing people. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, sorry, Nancy, I had to kick him out of my house.
Get another call back. Oh, well, I mean, from what I hear, he gets kicked out of a lot of places, and most people don't particularly like him.
Anyways, I'll go see Nancy.
She doesn't know where he went, but she gave you like 3 leads, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, I'm more familiar with the Bard's Code, so I'll probably go there first.
Okay. Ryu's like, oh shit, that's right. He gets up, gets his like equipment ready. He's like, I have to go help that idiot. Kind of just like grumbles under his breath and walks out. Thanks for hospitality, Miss Frakowski. And just leaves. Ryu's like, oh yeah, I should probably go check on Vickle too. He tends to do stupid things that makes everything worse for everyone. So someone's got to drag him out.
I'm just like, Ryu gets me.
You mean Ruby?
Yes, Ruby understands me.
You get yourself? What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. I misheard you. Anyways, I'm gonna poke Mirrodin and be like, "Come on, let's go, hot stuff."
Hot stuff.
I might point to Lilia. That's what she called you.
You currently have Lilia just like resting her chin on her hands, looking at you as you were eating your breakfast.
Mirrodin gives her a nod. Morning.
She kind of has that like smile where she's like just biting the tip of her tongue a little bit. Like, like she's poking her tongue out of her mouth as she smiles, but she's like kind of like biting on it a bit.
Okay.
I'm like, that means she likes you. Sorry, she's weird.
House full of thirsty women.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull you along and whisper, was Katya at least nice to you?
Katya was the one that was like, sensible.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she was agreeable.
she didn't force moves on you, basically.
Yeah, Rihanna just couldn't really come up with a proper word to say to Lev because it's his sisters.
Yeah.
Even though this was Lev's idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, you're gonna have to put Lilia down softly, and please go with Katya. She deserves somebody special.
Well, it's still early to say.
You just met these people.
Yeah, I just met your sisters.
I got my foot in the door for you. What's all left to you now?
Yes, thank you, Lev, for your odd way of looking out for my interests.
I wrap my arm around you without like any like thought and like
We're gonna be brothers.
anything for you, buddy.
We're gonna be brothers-in-law.
No. I'm just being very nice because he literally gave me a really nice item for very cheap. So I'm like spoiling Mirden now.
Mirren's just freaking clueless.
Yeah.
Lev's like, I'm gonna get your dick wet.
And I'm
I
gonna
will take
sell
care
out
of
my
you.
own. Do it.
Alright, so Lev, you head to the Bard's College.
Yep.
Yeah, you essentially cut from the guild home across the field to the theater district.
Just go through the people's farms.
Well, there's a path that literally goes
I know.
through it. Vickle, as you're like going around, it's basically a college campus, right? And everyone's like outside, like doing their own shit and playing music or trying to do performances. And one of them's doing like the fucking Fus Roda from Skyrim at a tree. But then something goes wrong and the tree just like one of its branches slaps him in the face. It's like that's not the spell I cast.
I just snicker when I see that.
Yeah, and roll insight as you're walking through the campus grounds. As you're walking through the campus grounds, everyone's giving you like, who the fuck is this guy? He's not a bard. He looks way too stupid. You're just getting
Harsh.
judgmental. You're just getting like judgmental looks and whispers from like everyone on the campus.
I just continue on with my stone face.
Eventually you find who is in the Bard College right now. What to do? Bard College. No, I guess it'll be no.
I instinctively feel that Lev Rocco is on his way, so I'm gonna keep an eye out and try and avoid him when he comes by.
Okay.
Try and hide from prying eyes.
Fist bumps here, don't think. You find basically what can be described as a catman. Tabaxi bard. It's kind of just like outside. He's just like sitting at a picnic table essentially, and just like writing some lyrical notes. He sees you, and his eyes kind of like dilate. And oh wait, you're not a bard. Can I help you with something, Mr. Goliath Man?
I still have my badge, right?
Your law enforcement badge?
Yeah.
You saw that.
I take it out and show it to him, and you're investigating a missing person. I was told one of the people from the college is missing.
I mean, we don't have to always show up for classes, but I mean, when one goes missing for like way too long, yeah, you usually put out a missing persons report.
Yeah.
Just trying to think here. The only who hasn't shown up in forever? Probably Ball of Yarn.
Wait, what?
Ball of Yarn.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Can you spell that out for me?
He literally gets out piece of paper.
Ball of yarn.
Yes.
Just ball of yarn. Okay.
That is her name.
Just. It weirded me out, the name.
I mean, there's probably weirder bird names, but
Is she a friend of yours?
Well, yes, he has to be there to ask.
When was the last time she was seen? Do you know? Where's her usual hangout?
Well, this guy here, he introduces himself as Chester.
Okay. Chester, I'm gonna write that down.
Yep. He points out at the tree that the guy you saw screaming at it and it slapped him. She likes to hang out in that tree, but yeah, we haven't seen her in like maybe a week.
Alright. She likes to hang out in the tree. Okay. I'm gonna go investigate the tree then. Anywhere else she'd hang out besides at the college, do you know?
I mean, I don't really hang out with her personally, but, I mean, cats...
Any of her friends around?
Let's see if he even knows her friends. He shrugs. I don't really know who she hangs out with.
Alright.
I mean, we go to the college together, but that doesn't mean everyone knows each other. I've seen her around, that's about it.
Alright. I'm gonna go up to the guy who just got his face smacked and ask him.
He's kind of just like walking. I was like, oh, fuck my goddamn cheek. Oh.
Hey, buddy.
Huh? What? Oh, God, you're huge. What?
Do you practice by that tree often?
I mean, well, when it's not being occupied, sure.
Do you know the person who usually occupies it?
Oh, ball of yarn? I mean, she likes to sleep in the tree. That's about it.
That's all you know about her? I insight him.
Go ahead.
Though I'll probably fail, because he's a bard.
You're also wisdom built, so 17. Yeah, no, you believe him. He's not really lying. She probably just hangs out there during, like, in between classes or something.
Do you know anyone that know her well? She's apparently gone missing, and I'm trying to investigate where she's gone. Apparently over a week.
I don't know who she hangs out with, but she does like to wander around the streets at night. Then again, she is a kind of just like leans over to the side of you, making sure that Chester's not looking. And she is a cat person.
I nod sagely.
You hear like a kind of angry meow from behind in the distance. And then you hear, I heard that, bitch.
Luckily I didn't say anything, I just nodded sagely.
Cat ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes to wander the streets at night, so that's kind of not really safe.
Yeah.
But then again, cat. Outdoor cat.
Who specifically is her teacher? Do you know?
That's a good question. Let's see if he even knows. Roll an insight on this guy for something else. Actually, no, it'd be medicine check, I guess.
Is he high or something?
We're gonna find out. I mean, when you go to college, you want to try other things. You get the feeling, this guy, he's, oh god, what is he? The guy screaming at the tree is... no, it's not there. I don't think I put him in my notes. We'll just say he's a human. Yeah, his eyes, he's got some discolor to it. He seems for the most part sober enough to talk properly, but like he was screaming at a tree and got slapped by it, so might have been doing something.
So why'd you get slapped by a tree?
I was trying to practice some, vocal bird magic, but like I think I accidentally enchanted the tree with animate objects, so yeah, it kind of slapped me.
It didn't like being manhandled?
I didn't touch the tree, I swear, officer.
I inside him.
Okay. He's still a little high. Again, he was screaming at a tree, accidentally enchanted it, and got slapped by it.
Well, I give him a glare and I'll say, don't do drugs now. They literally turn you into monsters these days.
He's like, yeah, okay. Cool weasel on your shoulders. Points to Azure.
He's awake now and aware, right?
Oh yeah.
I bring him close so he can try and intimidate this guy.
Okay, roll intimidate with advantage for Azure, because this guy's fucking stone out of his gourd.
He doesn't have intimidate.
Charisma. 14. Let's see. Actually, I'll roll twice because. Okay, with a nat 20, he kind of just like goes right to Azure's face. He's like, oh wait, that's not a weasel. It's like some kind of eel or something.
Azure goes to bite him.
Okay, roll to attack.
Just a nip.
It's a poisonous snake.
You don't insult the snake, okay?
It's not a nope rope, it's a danger noodle.
Danger noodle.
Danger noodle.
Where's his attack again? Bite.
That definitely hits. Roll damage. Alright, he's gotta do a con save. So he gently bites this guy and he hits the ground.
Is he unconscious?
Roll a medicine check. You realize, oh no, I killed this man. But then you realize it's just paralyzed. But he's not breathing.
He's not breathing.
No, he's not.
Hey, anyone with medical expertise? This guy's not breathing.
Let's see here. Does anyone? Yeah, a snake woman comes over and kind of just like So like puts her hands on him, man, he's stiff. Rolls him over. He's frothing at the mouth. His eyes are rolled back, and she sees the bite mark on him, and looks up. So, should I call the city guard or the heroes? She looks over. It's like, oh, speak of the devil, here's one. Excuse me. She yells out to you, Lev, as you're approaching.
I'll be like, what seems to be the problem?
What seems to be the officer problem? Yeah, so she just points out that this guy's snake attacked one of the students here, and he's not breathing.
Is Mirrodin with love?
Hmm?
Is Mirrodin with love?
Is Mirrodin with love? What?
Lev.
Oh,
Is
Lev.
Mirrodin?
Yes.
Yes.
You're all
I heard
together.
love too.
I said what I said.
Okay, mirror. Yeah. Oh, from okay. Russia with love, Mirrodin with love.
Yeah,
I
what?
think that's what you're going with. I don't
Anyway,
know,
what
dude.
is
No.
it you want to do, Mirrodin?
Yeah, Mirrodin wants to rush over to the downed student and... Yay!
Yeah, you basically put your hand over his wound, and with your druidic magic, you siphon the poison out of his bite mark. And
I'll go
the
ahead.
guy kind of just like, as you're sucking the venom out of his bite wound, he kind of just like throws up a bit.
He does?
Yep. He's
Oh.
He's alive. Yeah, and the woman who called you over, Lev, is a red snake woman, Yanti Half-Blood. She wants to press charges against Vickle.
Oh,
I'm gonna be like, yes. My day. to
wait,
bring
if I
you in
heal
is
this
time.
man...
Yes.
Mirrodin's like, if I heal this man, will you consider not pressing charges?
Give me
I mean,
one good reason why. He still came onto our campus, started talking to people, and then attacked someone. Give me a reason why not.
Mirrodin looks to Vickle.
Ruby's like,
Uh,
and this is why we came over.
well,
I'm like, how hasn't he been How hasn't he been locked up before yet?
He has.
I'm like, oh.
He's doing. You were told by the guild that he's doing community service by doing these jobs.
My God.
Mirrodin just wants to know what happened. He wants to know the story.
Michael.
well, I was investigating, and this guy came up and started. After I asked him a few questions, it became obvious to me that he was illegally using drugs, and he came up and insulted my snake. So my snake went to intimidate him.
You mean assault him?
Biting him?
Yeah,
No, you heard what I
those
said.
are fine lines.
There's intimidate, and then there's attacking someone. Also, the snake woman. You've met her a few times, Lev, when you went here. Her name is Deus.
Nice guy.
She points out that recreational drugs and herbs are not illegal, and they're perfectly allowed on campus.
I'm like, yeah, that's how we get our inspiration.
Yeah. Also,
I look over at Lev and I say that explains a lot.
She also points out that she saw you flashing your badge earlier and is going to be reporting that to the city guard, that you're abusing privileges given to you.
Right.
Yeah. Which means you're going to have more charges placed against you for other stuff later.
Yeah.
She's still pressing assault charges and maybe even attempted murder.
Okay. I'm like, listen, Mirden, I have no other choice right now but to arrest Vickle, and it feels so sweet.
Verna just kind of watching this, like, all with wide eyes. It's like, what? I'm so confused. But should I still heal this man?
Well, you already healed him. Like he's,
Yeah, you did.
Okay. He's not about to die or whatever from like.
he's also
freaking
not.
snake bite.
Also, he's not high anymore. I was like, oh man,
Oh, it's a wild ride.
that was some shit right there. Also, dude, you're fucking eel.
I look at him again.
Yeah, what?
And I'll look at everyone else. And I'm like, do you condone insulting other people here at the college?
Who
I
are-
look at him and I'm like, do you not know what Dissonant Whispers is?
So you actually condone insulting people?
Yeah, it's practice.
It's literally one of the teachings they teach here.
Yes.
Vicious mockery, the basic of the basics.
It's literally in the curriculum.
So if he's legally allowed to vocally attack someone, wouldn't I be able to retaliate?
He never attacked.
He vocally attacked my pet.
No.
Saying an
He
insult.
insulted.
Saying an insult is not illegal. Trying to kill someone with a snake, that is a crime that can put you in jail.
Speaking of which, I'm going to just arrest Vickle and take him in.
Is Vickle going to resist?
No,
Okay. So,
Cool.
Vickle, you
because
are...
I still don't feel I'm in the wrong because he vocally attacked my snake
You tried to kill someone with your snake.
in self-defense for verbally attacking my snake.
Everyone was witness to this on the campus,
Yeah.
and you tried to kill some guy because he was high and thought your snake was an eel.
Again, I'm going to go with he verbally attacked my snake.
Yeah,
You're not going to win this in court.
Actually, I'm gonna say this right now, Justin, you won't be playing Vickle anymore.
Alright.
He's gonna be sent to jail for this and not gonna be coming out for a while.
Alright.
So
Oh dear.
you no longer have access to Vickle.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, like, hey, I guess I take him to jail.
Yep. You take us specifically to the guard office, and who is in the guard office right now this day? City guard. Let's see. Right now, in the guard office would be... Yeah, two faces that you don't quite recognize. You haven't met everyone in the guard office. But you meet two Dragonborns, one red, one gold. Yeah, they see you coming in. They recognize Vickle right away, and they see him in cuffs, and like it's routine. They're like, oh, okay, what did he do this time?
So he's saying he was defending his snake or something, and then the snake bit his. Somebody at the Bard College almost killed him, and we have multiple witnesses. He was abusing his badge. I'm missing a few things here and there, but I'm bringing him in.
They basically they frisk you. They get the badge. They take that, and You're not having that anymore. They take all of your weapons, your bag of holding, all of your inventory, essentially. We'll send someone down to get more information from the Bard's College. But that snake there, you say that's the one that attacked the college member?
Yes, sir.
All right, they take your snake and they're going to lock him up. Is Azure going to fight back? Pickle? Pickle?
Pickle?
Lou?
Did he disconnect? Oh, he muted himself.
Yeah, he muted himself.
Pickle, unmute.
He is typing.
Okay.
All right.
Back.
Okay.
Back.
Did you hear everything that was said, or do you want me to repeat, or?
Sure.
Okay. What was the last thing you heard? No, start from there.
I was being taken to jail, and you didn't. You were trying to remember who was in
Oh yeah.
at the jail at the time.
At the guard office, there's two guys on duty at the office. Two Dragonborns, a gold one and a red one. When they saw you coming in cuffs, they, like, as if it was just routine, they're like, what did he do this time? And then Lev explained the situation as much as he could understand. They said that they're going to send someone down to the college to get more information. They confiscate your stuff. They are going to take Snake and put him into a cage, unless Snake is going to fight back. And I asked, is Snake going to fight back?
No.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they just put him in like a kennel designed for like snakes and reptiles and stuff like that. Right? They're gentle with them. They're not gonna like attack a animal, especially one that is poisonous. Yeah, so they confiscate your stuff. You're just gonna be put in a holding cell until they get, like, all the actual information and everything. You're not gonna be sent straight to fucking, like, jail and prison or something. Right? Yeah, so for now, Vickle is no longer a playable character until that's dealt with.
Yeah.
Right, so...
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
I guess we could leave it here. It's only a half hour till, like, we normally end. So, want to end here? Or did you want to... Or did Lev want to continue questioning the Bard's College first?
Nope. I need a lot to take in right now.
Okay. It's like, you met this guy. He's like, this guy I've been hearing about. I get to arrest him. Justice!
Yup.
Alright, so... Yeah, Vickle is
That is
arrested.
unfortunate.
When the moment he is like, I'm going to have Snake attack or intimidate with a bite, I was like, okay, there's no being gentle with this. It's a poisonous snake.
Yeah.
Yerp.
A gentle bite from a snake can crush things. Crushing power of a snake bite, even without venom. The snake bite's crushing power. And this
Well,
thing's
the thing is, if it's a poisonous snake, they only have fangs.
Yeah, that's all they got. If it was like a python, they'd like constrict and crush your bones.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it's a boa constrictor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that could intimidate because you can do pressure and hurt without
Yeah, you
damaging.
can, in fact, there's a thing for strength-based intimidation.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll end session here. Vickle's arrested. I suggest finishing up that extra character you made for this campaign, Justin.
Yeah.
Because you're probably gonna have to use them now.
I really didn't think you were gonna, like, I didn't think I was gonna address you that soon.
I didn't think it was going this way. I figured like he might get like a slap on the wrist for I don't know trying to swipe something like he normally does. Like nope, straight up assault with a snake, which is technically lethal, so therefore attempted murder. Yeah. that can get you in prison. Anyway.